Hey guys, this is Trevor Perkins with Music Update Central, and I'm here today with Brinn Black. How are you today?
I'm so good, and we're matching.
Yes, we are.
Who would have thought?
Yes, mine's a Target. I don't know where yours
Mine is Rue 21, $5. Thank you.
Mine was $9, so there you go.
Winning.
Perfect. So we're just gonna dive right in.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your new single.
72s. It's been such a fun song because I wrote it like a couple years ago, and every time I'd perform it, fans would be like, oh my God, where can I get it? And I'm like, oh, I don't even have a demo. And then last summer, I was playing it at a festival, and my friend, who is an incredible producer, he hounded me for a week. He was like, you're going to let me produce this. And I'm like, yeah, but you live in LA. And he's like, just come to LA, and I'm going to produce this, and it's going to help launch your career. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I mean, so this is the first song we've done together, and it was such a great process. We worked amazingly together, and he really brought it to life because I was like, I don't have a vision for what I want it to sound like. I just want it to sound like me. I was like, I didn't know that's not specific enough for you, but most songs, I write them and then I have a vision for them. But this one, I was like, let's just let it, be what it's supposed to be, and it turned out amazing.
That's awesome. So do you go to LA a lot for your music career?
I started a couple years ago just because I needed a break as far as like songwriting. I needed like some new creative juju, and I was trying to build my catalog with different genres and just kind of challenge myself as a songwriter more. So I started going back and forth like every other month, and it's been super fun. I've written some like Disney pop pitches and like a Cardi B rap song, which that was new for me as a songwriter, but I've also come up with so many great songs for myself that I wouldn't have gotten here.
So you kind of took the time to find more of your career.
Yeah, because I think as a recovering people pleaser, as I say, I got into my own head a lot, writing here. Growing up, I feel like I grew up here in my 20s. So, just writing what other people wanted to hear or to look like, to show myself. Yeah. And I needed to find out, like, who is Brinn? What does Brinn want to say? What makes me different than, the next talented person? And it's just being who you are, but I had to figure that out. And so stepping away from Nashville and writing songs just because it was like a flow and a vibe, like they're so vibey in LA, which I love. It was really beneficial, but then now I've gotten to take that and apply it here to my writing. And so I can say, I can have confidence going into writing sessions and being like, hey, this is me, like, this is kind of how I work, how do you work, let's collab together.
So has that helped further your connections? I mean, you're bringing yourself into a whole new level, and then when you go to present this, you are coming off as a brand new perspective. How has that opened careers for you?
Oh my gosh, like, it's really funny because I went to LA and I found a bunch of Nashville people.
Like, that happens
seriously,
a lot.
Oh my gosh, and it's such a beautiful community, and they're like, let me connect you with this person that you need to know, and this person, and it was so nice. It was different than when I moved to Nashville, didn't know anybody, and that happened, but I had no baseline, I was learning, and I'm still learning, but, I had a little bit more under my belt when I went, and when I started going over there, and it's just been great. I feel like I don't have like two homes per se, but I have friends that I stay on their couch when I'm there, and we write and we work together, but also I grew up on the coast, so it's nice to be by the beach, and that's inspirational. But it's really helped open a lot of doors. I mean, I think just as artists, we get so sucked into doing things the way we think they're supposed to be done. And going out there, for me, it allowed me to go, like, how can I do it differently? How can I take the resources out here and, apply that here? So, like, we shot the video there, and I thought it was fitting because we cut the song there, and we used some of the wildfire remnants and the super bloom that's coming up. It was really beautiful. But honestly, the day after we shot the video, I felt like, okay, I'm ready to come back. And I got to come back to Nashville, and I'll never forget, like, I drove cross country. So I drove, and I saw the skyline for the first time, and, like, I was there for 2 months. So in 2 months, and I felt that same feeling that I did when I moved here 10 years ago.
That's awesome.
It was the exact same feeling. It was crazy.
Yeah, and you've built that, and now you always have a second community, don't you?
Yeah, I know. One of them sent me a message. They're like, "LA misses you," and I'm like, "Oh, don't tell me that."
Right
it's
in the middle
just
of
come
CMA
visit
Fest.
me. But I love CMA Fest.
Yeah.
This is my favorite week.
Yeah, favorite week, busiest week. So tell our listeners kind of what you got going on for CMA Fest.
Oh my gosh! So we have a fan show and party tonight at Belcourt, and then tomorrow, tomorrow we are playing. This just got out, I think, yesterday. But it's behind Bridgestone. It's Pete and Harry's Tavern, I think is what it's called. My friend Mark Mulch is hosting it, so that'll be really fun. And then Friday, I'm just gonna be a fan on Friday and bebop around and go see shows. I'm so pumped.
There you go.
I like to make time during CMA Fest to do that because it reminds me of why I came here. Because I used to watch CMA Fest on TV, you know, as a kid and wanted to be here. So that's what I'm doing Friday. And then Saturday, I have a show. Thursday tomorrow, Renegade Radio at 1:30.
Yeah.
I love them. And then that's downtown. And then Saturday, I'm at the Fanfare X booth, which that's super fun.
There you go.
That's like the dream right there.
Yeah.
And then back behind Bridgestone at 7 p.m. on Saturday.
Perfect.
And then Sunday is at 2 p.m.
Awesome.
So it's all on my social stuff. Then in between that, I'm just going to be meeting cool people like you.
Yeah. Perfect. Awesome.
Yeah.
So to wrap this up, tell our listeners where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on all the social things, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Shazam. Now they're trying to turn that into a social platform. I'm on all of them. And yes, it is me. I don't have anybody running my socials. It's me. The good, the bad, the ugly. And online we just revamped the website, and I'm gonna launch a blog soon, which will be fun.
Perfect.
Confessions of a Jukebox Gypsy.
There you go.
So you can find me all over the place.
Awesome. We heard